Say good morning to Valen Kirtley, who is in Cape Town for the marathon. A very warm good morning to you, Valen. Update us, please, on what's happening in Cape Town and how preparations are going for the Two Oceans Marathon.
Thank you so much, Smello. A very good morning to you and good morning to all of our viewers. Now, many will be saying, well, I see that there's a lot of activity here at the University of Cape Town, but the race, as well as the world's most beautiful half marathon, is only taking place tomorrow. Well, you'd be correct, but when it comes to the Old Mutual Two Oceans Marathon, it really is a festival of running, and there are so many different running events. So what's happening today at UCT, there are two different trail runs. The 22-kilometer trail run has just gone off, and then from 7:30 they're going to be getting those runners on their way in the 12-kilometer trail run. Now, looking ahead to tomorrow's ultra over 56 kilometers, I've got a legendary runner, four-time Olympian, former South African athlete, Colleen de Reuck. She's here from America doing her very first ultra, and that is the Two Oceans tomorrow. Good morning and welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, thanks for having me.
Colleen, why Oceans? Why this race as your debut ultra?
Well, I was planning on doing Comrades Marathon, and so KPMG asked if I'd love to do Oceans and how could you turn Two Oceans down. So here I am having a little feel of what ultra running is about.
I said to you, maybe one day when you slow down and you're not so competitive, you said, I've retired already. By your result at Kona, winning your age group in your very first Ironman, one would say you haven't slowed down at all. How have you been able to maintain this?
Oh, I have slowed down, believe me. I can see it in my workouts. It's one thing, with age, you do slow down. And I just keep doing different events that excite me and ticking off things off the bucket list. So that's how I just keep doing it. I'm here. Look at this beautiful place that I can run in.
So Two Oceans was on the bucket list?
Oh, definitely.
Why was it one of those must-do events?
Even in the States, everyone knows about Two Oceans. It's such a gorgeous race. It is beautiful. And a venue everybody would love to come to. Cape Town is a gorgeous city, and it's on people's to-do list.
What is your goal coming here?
My goal is to see how I will manage an ultra race. I've never run further than a 42-kilometer marathon, so I have no idea what's out there, and something new, something different. It's exciting, but at the same time, very scary. You've obviously been chatting to the defending women's champion, Caroline, because she's on the same team as you, running for KPMG. What has she told you about running an ultra, anything over 42 kilometers? She just says, you have to enjoy it, and that's why everyone is here running, because they enjoy it. We enjoy the challenging ourselves to see what we can do, and so she's just giving me little tidbits along the way, and it's great. She's been wonderful support.
As an Olympian, as somebody that's gone to the holy grail of sports, not just once, but 4 different times, and having run the marathon there, how do you coordinate or how do you kind of resolve that thing of saying, well, I'm going to go further now than just your traditional marathon? Haile Gebrselassie was here last year and he said he would never run an ultra. 56 is just way too far.
Well, I'm South African, so this is what we grew up with. We grew up with Comrades. I grew up with Comrades, from the very early stages where you had to do your own aid stations for your runners, and so that's what we did with my dad and my younger brother and my older brother. So it's something, you grow up, and if you want to be a runner, you run Comrades. So it's ingrained in us South Africans.
So real runners run ultras.
Oh yes.
Colleen, tell us a little bit about life in Boulder, Colorado, and what you're up to in America.
So I'm not a pro runner anymore. I've retired from the racing circuit, so I coach. I'm a personal trainer at the gym, and I'm a mum of 2 wonderful daughters and a wife of a wonderful husband. So just a basic life, keeps me busy, keeps me going, and it's just great.
It's always around this time of the year when everybody sees that we're coming up to Two Oceans and Comrades that they say, we need some advice. We're going to do that one day as a coach now. For maybe the novice runners out there that are enticed and interested in maybe joining a road running club, what is your advice?
I would join a running club because then you have some support. It's hard to wake up in the morning and just go for a run, especially in the winters. So if you're meeting someone, you have a buddy system, it's great. And then have a coach to guide you along the way, because otherwise you might do too much too soon and get injured, and then you get demotivated. So I would say that.
Colleen, good luck for tomorrow. All the best. And we look forward to seeing you not only here at Two Oceans, but also at Comrades.
Yes, thanks so much.
That's Colleen de Reuck. She's a 4-time Olympian. She's here in South Africa. She says that real runners run ultras. And that's the kind of spirit that each and every single runner that does tomorrow's 56 kilometers, where there's actually going to be 11,000 participants on the start line. That's the same kind of mindset that they have. You guys heard it from Colleen de Reuck herself. Go and join a running club. Just get involved. Let's go back to the studio in Johannesburg to Palesa and Tumelo.